This is Sabin Dimitrov coming to you with another fun little video and some valuable insight that I got from a very dear friend of mine called Architect. And Architect is a very dear friend of mine, and they helped me figure out a way to heal soldiers cheaply and efficiently. Even with my Paraloper, healing soldiers 23 at a time makes them about 653,000 per soldier. So, by healing them one at a time is 510,000 when you are in the Kasatian event. So, until I get my Paraloper to level 75, unfortunately, healing soldiers one at a time is the only way to go. And, having to do this 540 times is abysmal. So, I found a way to rig a special option, a special interface on my phone. And it is a auto clicker. And watch this. Pretty cool, huh? And the way that this works is that way I'm not going to be stuck with the stupid, um, you know, uh, stuff making things more difficult. So I can just run this for as long as needed. Now, what I might do is actually switch the timers to about 700 each, just to give the system a little bit more time. Because unfortunately, as you guys noticed a couple of times on that, there were a few, what you call it, errors in that. And we cannot have errors, because that's going to make things a bit more difficult. So we're just going to make these 700 milliseconds. Gives it just a tiny bit more time, but should also hopefully save us a lot more trouble. And if I have to increase it again, I will, but hopefully this will. 3, 4. There we are. And then save. Now let's try this. This is better. Now it's a little bit slower, but this one is much more reliable, and that way you won't ever have to run into the issue of it skipping over a beat. So get yourself a special auto clicker, and what the auto clicker will do is that you set up 6 control points, and the 6 control points will have to be set at about 600 to 700 milliseconds apart from each other. And I really love this one because it saves me just such an incredible amount of trouble. And as you guys can see, we're already at 517, and that means our resources are going to go so much farther because of this. And that means I won't be so far in the hole. And when my friends send me extra resources to help me heal, that means their resources that they are helping me with will go so much quicker because of that. Well, will go so much farther. So I want to give a shout out to my friend John Snow, or John S. He's a very dear friend of mine, and he saw my predicament and sent me an incredible amount of resources. My total damage was 727 Ethridgens and 350 Origins. I landed a couple really nasty, unfortunate hits against the enemy, and that really put me out. I also lost 400,000, no, sorry, 40,000 seagulls. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get those back because I forgot to activate my boost for my medical bay. So I lost a considerable amount of tier 2. Now, tier 2s are really easy to get back, especially in Kasatan event, because you can heal them. So, I mean, because you can make them and upgrade soldiers that way, but unfortunately, that's not going to be the case for the foreseeable future because, that's the problem that I'm dealing with. But the good thing, though, is that I finally have enough hyperspace crystals to get hyperspace air no advanced airship research, or I think it's hyperspace airship level 8, and that means I'm only going to be two more levels after that until I can finally start saving up for the Cyan shuttle and really make the enemy wish that they were never born. So, like it is, guys, we are on the road to awesomeness. The problem is, it's going to take a while until I can get some more money under my belt. It's frustrating, but if you know the right people, they can help you get your resources and stuff all set up. But yeah, it's really, really nice, guys, being able to have a really cool setup. And as you guys can see, I am not hitting any button on the screen. All that you guys are seeing is the options, is these six little points doing all the work for me. Because nobody wants to be stuck at their phone for just hours hitting this annoying little series of buttons. So if you get yourself this set up, and you make sure that you don't go too far past what you own, then you're going to be set, and stuff is going to really be beneficial for you. Now, as you guys can see, we already dropped down what we owed considerably. And as you guys can see, our soldiers are getting healed one by one, and that is a very special thing. And I'm very, very happy that my dear friend Architect gave me that information. Architect is a very dear friend of mine, and I'm very much appreciative of them for opening my eyes to that, and I want to thank Jon Snow for sending me resources to help me heal, and my good friend Mr. Allington. Uh, when he was blasted by DGS, you know, uh, and he lost thousands upon thousands of tier 12 soldiers. I wanted to help him out, so I sent him 1 billion food and 1 billion parts, and I sent him 500 million electricity. Because, like I said, he's a very dear friend of mine, and I will move the world for my friends. And, you know, and it's nice that he came to my aid and sent me, a nice amount of resources too. And then, like I said, it's good teamwork like this that can really help you guys uh, work well in the game. And as you guys can see from what I've told you in this video, people have sent me resources. I've gotten valuable insight on how to heal stuff cheaply, and then now I have a special application on my phone that heals my soldiers for automatically, the auto clicker. And yeah, because of this valuable insight, I can be a better warrior in the game and better at healing my soldiers and not being a total dingus. And it brings me so much joy knowing that I have such wonderful teammates and players that want to help me do better. And because of that, I can spread this knowledge onto you guys so that way you guys can enjoy this game too. And it's so nice being able to have good friends in this game that can help you out and that, want you to succeed. And, it's very heartwarming. A lot of people find video games to be so, I don't know, what's the term? Fake? So, artificial? But no, you can actually form friendships and relationships on games, and I'm very honored to have the friends that I have on this game. My time on server 780, that was a really bad time. I did not have a good time on that server. I was always kind of the outcast. I was always the one that was just kind of thrown to the side. I was given some opportunities to lead, but no, not many people really listened. And I tried so hard to be helpful, but eventually I was like, screw it. I'm, done dealing with this. And like I said, when I was fighting uh, as AFO against GRM, which is now GWU, uh, they invited me over. And when they did, it took me a couple months to finally accept the invite, but I did. And I had to permanently kill a considerable amount of my tier 10. Ooh, hold on a second. I had to, well, I'm officially out of food. Crap. But yeah, as you guys can see, that, uh, those resources made it so that way I was able to heal an incredible amount of my soldiers. That was almost 100 soldiers right there healed. And like I said, uh, as you guys can see, it's called Heal Soldiers Cheaply, and each one of these is 700 milliseconds apart, and they are in their right spot. So because of the wonderful help of my guildmates, I am now farther into me being able to heal my soldiers now. And yeah, losing this amount of soldiers on the server would be even more devastating because stuff is twice as expensive, especially well, because of your technology. When you in this here, let's make this go away. So let's see. For your research, it's going to be a thing called heal a soldier healing. Where is it? Here we are. Soldier heal speed increase. That's one of them. And then soldier heal efficiency. And that is one of the reasons why the Kasatan event is easier to fight enemies. And then there's another thing called soldier heal efficiency number 2, and you can make it so that way they're even cheaper to heal. Because if I remember right, on the server, they are like 2.3 million to heal. So considering that I've gotten wonderful uh, resources from my guildmates, you know, they're only being healed for 1/4 the price. And on top of that, because of my friend Architect's insight, he's told me, and we've done the math, uh, now I can heal my soldiers even cheaper. And yeah, like I said, guys, when I was invited to GRM and I finally hopped on over, you know, I lost a lot of tier 10 soldiers, like 700, 800, no, like 900 tier 10 soldiers. But uh, with the wonderful help and insight and the good friendships I've made on server 1265 and my guildmates, I've grown from tier 10 to tier 11 to tier 12 to most of the way to tier 12.5, or to, tier, I guess technically they are tier 13 soldiers, but you get what I mean. This is called Lucky 13, and we're almost to tier 13 soldiers, and that is amazing. So because of the wonderful insight of my guildmates and being able to have a good strong relationship with them, and us working as a team, we can help each other grow, help each other heal, and be able to step in to aid each other. Heck, one of my friends needed, I mean, for me, I'm kind of the guy to go to when it comes to electricity, because I usually have a, like, just a stupid of electricity. Hell, one time, one of my friends needed like a crap ton of electricity, uh, because they were trying to upgrade soldiers, and I was like, screw it, I'll just send you 500 million, and I did, and I got through it, and they were able to repurpose a crap ton of tier 10 into tier 11, and it felt good being able to help them. And that's one of the really nice things about this game, guys. You feel good about helping people because you know if everybody works on helping each other, and everybody works on helping each other grow, one person doesn't have to do it alone. And like I said, this information that I'm telling you guys in this video, I want this to help you guys grow as well, and I want you guys to be effective as well. And I'm giving that wisdom that Architect has given to me and spreading it to you guys. Like I said, another shout out to my friend Architect, very dear friend, and I really appreciate all the input they've given me. Very, very sweet person, and I really appreciate all that they do. They're very supportive. They've checked up on me multiple times, and yeah, they always like to make sure I'm doing well. And then another shout out is to my friend Tarek. He's having some issues that are pulling him away from the game right now, but I appreciate having him as a dear friend, and we always check up on each other, and just say some prayers for him. He's going through a little bit of a rough time, but he should be getting better, and hopefully he can come back to the game as soon as possible. So just say a few prayers for him, and just, pray that things get better as quick as possible. But yeah, so like I said, guys, I wanted to post this little video of how this stuff works. Set up a cool little system, make sure that it is mapped correctly. You see these 6 points of interaction, and make sure that they are about 650 to 700 milliseconds apart from each other. And you have yourself an awesome little automated system to help you heal your soldiers, so that way you're not stuck hitting those buttons constantly. Like I said, guys, auto clickers are one of the coolest things that we've invented. You know. But yeah, so just thank you everybody for just watching this video. Thank you everybody for just, taking the time to listen to the wisdom that I can pass to you from my friends, and thank you for just being those awesome and supportive people that you are. You guys stay awesome out there, and always remember, God bless. This has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dinsford the Aster Wolf, and hopefully I can see you guys on the next video. Stay awesome.